Hello and welcome. First up, news from India. The 2011 World Cup winning captain MS Dhoni has fallen foul of the ICC's clothing regulations. Dhoni was spotted wearing specially designed wicket-keeping gloves, which has the regimental insignia of India's Special Forces, which are part of the Parachute Regiment. The insignia has a dagger with the inscription Balidan, meaning sacrifice, inscribed on it. The BCCI said it stands by Dhoni and that the insignia is neither commercial nor religious. Dhoni is an honorary Lieutenant Colonel in the Territorial Army of India and has undergone special training with the Para Commandos. The dagger emblem on both his gloves was spotted by eagle-eyed fans and celebrated on Twitter. But it drew the attention of the ICC, which has now stepped in. The ICC has requested the Indian Cricket Board to get the emblem removed from Dhoni's gloves. The ICC regulations stipulate that the equipment of cricketers should not carry any messages related to political, religious or racial activities or causes. Dhoni had led the move to pay special tribute to the martyrs of the Pulwama terrorist attack during the series against Australia in March by getting the Indian team to wear camouflage caps and had in fact handed them out to teammates and support staff. On that occasion, the Indian Cricket Board had taken prior permission from the ICC, though the Pakistan Cricket Board did object to the symbolism. And joining me on the phone line from New Delhi is my colleague Digvijay Singh. Digvijay, good morning. What's the latest you're picking up from the Indian Cricket Board on this unseemly controversy?
Well, at the moment, the Indian Cricket Board seems to have been caught in no man's land because this is clearly not what they expected, especially after India started the World Cup campaign on an extremely positive note by beating South Africa. The sole focus of the team is to win the World Cup. That's what Virat Kohli said, the captain, before leaving, that we don't want any distractions. We just want to concentrate on the job at hand. I think what's happened now is an oversight on the part of the BCCI. If you see the statements coming out of the board this morning, they're saying that, Dhoni's done nothing wrong. We will apply for permission. Well, they know the rules better than anyone else. They know the rules better than you and I. And if MS Dhoni was going to wear these special gloves, obviously they had to be sanctioned by the BCCI. And it's a simple matter of writing to the ICC and telling them that, you know what, this is what we're going to do. That's what they did during that Ranchi ODI against Australia, and the ICC gave permission. As the BCCI says, this is not a religious symbol, this is not anything which is political. So if there was nothing much about it, it's as simple as that. They should have simply asked for permission beforehand, rather than admitting at this late stage, after the ICC merely requested them, that can you remove this, as this is not part of the rules.
Well, Digvijay, the ICC statement seems to be standing by MS Dhoni. The ICC seems to be suggesting that the army insignia is neither political nor religious. You think the ICC will buy the BCCI argument?
Well, it depends on the interpretation of rules, Ramesh. Listen, every sport has rules. Every sport, cricket, football, the Olympics, even tennis, let's face it, when you go and play Wimbledon, it's the rule of the All England club that you can't wear any other clothing apart from white. And you have the likes of Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, Serena Williams, everyone playing in white, even though they will wear multicolored clothes at different Grand Slams. Well, that's the rules of the ICC, and the rules are supposed to be followed. It's not just limited to MS Dhoni. I can give you an instance in 2014 where Moeen Ali, the all-rounder from England, he actually wore a wristband alluding to the war in Gaza, and as a result of which it fell foul of the ICC's rules and he was banned. So there is no victimization here. Perhaps that seems to be the prevailing logic on social media. This is simply the ICC enforcing the rules. They haven't even issued a show cause. They simply requested the board that, listen, there seems to be an oversight on your part. Can you please ask Mr. Dhoni to cover up his gloves?
But Digvijay, what do you tell people who point out the fact that the English team wore poppies on their jerseys at one time? So why not an army insignia on Dhoni's gloves?
Well, they had taken permission, as simple as that. The Indian cricket team, led by MS Dhoni, wanted to pay tribute to the martyrs of the Pulwama attack, and during a one-day international against Australia in March, which was held in Ranchi, the hometown of MS Dhoni, the Indian team wore specially designed camouflage caps, and as a result of which the Pakistan Cricket Board did complain that this is wrong and this is upsetting us. But the ICC came back and said, you know what, the Indian Cricket Board took permission. So there are procedures in place, clearly the Indian Cricket Board has missed out on this, and they should have simply informed the ICC in advance that, listen, MS Dhoni is going to be wearing these gloves. This is going to be the insignia on them, and please allow it. It's as simple as that. It's a simple matter of procedure. They've clearly not done their homework, and they've been asked to clean up the act.
All right. So as Digvijay is pointing out, the ICC should have sought prior permission from the ICC for Dhoni to wear the army insignia on his gloves. But the Indian Cricket Board saying that the insignia is neither political nor religious, but it will seek the ICC's permission now that it has become controversial. Digvijay, thank you for that update. Appreciate it.